it's better than the player neck.
Oh, this is a million times better than the player neck.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get a better neck.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I like the...
It's Nitro, by the way.
Yeah, I like the damage more on this.
It works better on Nitro.
More real.
Yeah, well, poly doesn't wear the same way. It sort of chips. It's like shrouded in plastic, whereas Nitro like melts into the guitar. And I know there's people who are like, why would you bother with Nitro? When you can afford Nitro guitars, you'll understand.
Yeah.
Which sounds really arrogant to say, but it's people who can't afford them and don't know better.
Yeah, but then you can buy these and then you can afford them.
Exactly. We did a video the other day. I think it was about sires. Say the other day, a few months ago, where I was like, what if someone had an Eastern factory, basically someone that's not in America or in the UK, or someone that's expensive, so not Japan either, one of these Eastern places that does Nitro guitars. This is, I mean, I hate the bridge because I don't like Jazzmasters,
Yeah.
but
I know why you did it second.
Is that where the Wibby thing goes on a Jazzy?
It must be, I don't know. I've never had one and that's the reason why.
Oh, I hate him even more now, but what a gorgeous colour.
Yeah, that's really nice.
This is called like Inca Amber or something, which leads me to believe it's Inca Silver with an amber clear cut over the top, which made me laugh because you know those test strips?
Yeah.
When he sent me the picture of this, I was like, I've been trying to do this, like basically yellow over silver, so not gold, but this just looks gold. Like if I had it finished, it looked like that.
Yeah, it's really nice. So is that Nitro as well?
That's Nitro, and this is £800.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. As a preference for someone who doesn't really like this bridge, I'd like this guitar if it had the stoptail piece. That'd be a great looking guitar then.
I suppose it's a custom shop. You can, well, pro shop, same thing. You can definitely ask for that. So it's their base vintage range, but with Nitro finish, and you can have it relict if you want. So it's Wilkinson pickups, Wilkinson hardware, bridges, tuners, stuff like that. But Wilkinson hardware is fantastic. It comes with all the certificate because it's the pro shop.
That's a nice neck as well.
So good.
I mean, I'm not. It feels alright, bearing in mind it's a gloss one actually, whereas this one's satin. But the actual look of that one's really nice.
Is this definitely Nitro? It's so glossy for Nitro. I mean, that definitely is. But that's more satin, isn't it?
Yeah, satin neck as well.
That is far more my kind of thing, but I do love this gold.
Yeah.
So again, this is one of their base models. It's a sunburst with a different colour top over it, which is one of my favourite finishes. You know, sunburst. Because every time, like Fender basically messed up a sunburst, they'd spray another colour over the top because it's Nitro you'd wear through. So this is sort of a nod to that.
Yeah, it's
but
really nice.
It's not a Fender custom shop, so it's not $3,500. It's 800. Well, actually, this one has bare knuckles in, so it's 1,100. So I started asking them questions about that. So I was like, okay, well, what if it didn't have bare knuckles? Because bare knuckles, if you put bare knuckles in something, basically bare knuckle don't give you any kind of discount, so it adds an absolute ton to it. So if you just went with stock Wilkinson pickups, that would be 800.
Yeah, that's
800 quid. But with Seymour Duncan's, it'd be 1,000 or 999. Yeah. I was like, just don't go for bare knuckles. I love bare knuckles. I've got them in. What have I got them in? I mean, the guitar in the corner and the Chapman that's inside. But they are so expensive.
Yeah, I suppose if you're worried about the money, if you get the Wilkinson version, if you don't like the Wilkinson pickups, get the different set of pickups at a different time. So buy the whole thing for 800 quid.
800. Sorry, that
for a Nitro guitar, and it's relict as well, which adds cost to a guitar, right? Well, if you like it.
I thought it did, but because I said, what was it if you had stock pickups? And this is 800 with no relic, and that's 800 with relic. So
for most guitar manufacturers, they charge extra for relic guitar.
Yeah, right? Maybe the price is wrong. Maybe that's more than 800 because for £800 that seems too good to be true. We've done videos before where I've said it would be great if someone could do Nitro finishes that isn't like Gibson or Fender or someone that's not $3,000. So basically, they've done it on sub £1,000 guitars. I think more people will copy it because it's just it's amazing.
I don't know why they wouldn't if you can do it, because loads of people will want that.
Or they'll try and get them to OEM. They'll contact them and say, "Can we do it through you?" Yeah. But then you lose your USP. But just look. Sorry, if that didn't have bare knuckles, I know it has, but if it didn't, 800 quid.
Yeah.
That's so much guitar for 800. All Wilkinson hardware, really nicely aged. The relicking looks nice. I also like how there's a bit of oxidization around this. It just looks really, really smart.
As always with vintage guitars, the frets are perfect.
taken the edge off the fretboard, which is nice. What's funny is the fretboard's finished and then worn through. So,
yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so it's like it has been played in.
Yeah.
So good. So good. Really tempted. But the thing is, I'm really tempted to buy one, but we make guitars like this.
Yeah.
So what's the point? But I really, really want one.
Yeah. Do you know what other finishes they do or anything?
I mean, it's Pro Shop. You can have what you want.
Oh, okay.
You can go on. I'll put a link to the website. Right. Yeah. I'll put a link to the website in the description. You can go on there and you can choose. I mean, I would choose something not far from this, just not with bare knuckles, or a Strat version with Sonic Blue over the top. I mean, I nearly thought I thought, should I go on and order one? And I was like, oh, actually, no, I've got the neck behind there, I've got the body under the bed and all the hardware.
Yeah, you're already doing it.
You're building, effectively, you've got a fender neck, that's 250, a body, that's another 100, you're at 350.
Yeah.
You haven't even bought the paint, that's 50 quid. You haven't got the hardware for it. By the time you bought the stuff, you're up at nearly 800 quid anyway.
Yeah, and then you've got your time and your...
Yeah, you've got to put it together and spray it and not ruin any of it along the way and set it up so it feels as good as this. When it's 800 quid, you're like, it's sort of why bother making something territory, because you can get it pre-made, already assembled to your spec.
I know it's saying a small thing, but I actually quite like the fact they've aged around the ferrules as well.
Yeah, it's really well done.
It's not aged.
It's got finish cracking. It's got checking in the finish as well. Really well done. But you can age Nitro better than poly. It just looks better.
Yeah, unfortunately, for me and you, this guitar is so nice. This is a very nice guitar, but neither of us are really massive Jazzmaster fans, and because of this bridge, it's like that's taking all the attention right now. Whereas this is really, is a really good guitar. Yeah,
that's the first Jazzmaster shaped instrument I've played on this channel because I hate them. But well, they sent me the picture of it. I was like, that colour is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So this is the first V65 I've ever seen, and it's wonderful. You know, great fret job. That'll be rosewood. Looks like rosewood.
You know how I always moan about glossy necks? I think every time I've felt a vintage glossy neck, they've been bearable. Like, I don't mind it.
Do you think it's because the edge of the fretboard and the frets are so
maybe
good?
Maybe it is. Because it was the same on the bass. I think it's the one you've got, isn't it? The red one somewhere.
Oh yeah, it's got glossy neck and I don't mind.
But
their fretboards, the edge of their fretboards, they're taking the edge off, so it's rolled, but not like too rolled. But the frets...
Yeah, I think they'd possibly do the best necks.
And like you always say, you know, if the neck's great, you've got a great guitar. If the neck's crap, you've got a crap guitar. The necks are always fantastic. Yeah. So you're like, sorry, it's got the skunk stripe.
Yeah, that's like the perfect neck for you.
Yeah. But that is awesome. It's very pretty. And they've chosen really good colour combinations as well. I suppose, of course they're going to do. They want good pictures and want it to sell. Neck. I don't know which bare knuckles they are, but that sounds really good, doesn't it?
Compared to the neck on that one.
There's me going, oh, don't spend 300 quid on bare knuckles.
Oops.
Wow.
It's really nice.
I'm going to have to find out which set that is. Such a hypocrite. Right, middle. Great, and a bridge. I'll do something a bit rocky.
I was going to say, I bet that bridge sounds really good with some distortion on it.
Much. Okay, that's a phenomenal pickup set.
Don't buy the bare knuckles. It's too overpriced.
Okay. Well, not only is it absolutely stunning, it sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, 1,100 quid. If you've got 1,100 quid,
just get one.
Yeah, you might as well, or get an equivalent set of Seymours.
But then we don't know what the Wilkinson ones sound like. We don't know what the Seymour Duncans sound like. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, when this goes online, buy it. But don't tell me you bought it, because I'll be jealous. God, it looks good. Right. I don't know how to use one of these. At least it doesn't have
it's the same thing.
Yeah, but sometimes they have all those annoying switches, don't they? Well, this is the neck. These are Wilkinson pickups. Yeah. quite boomy.
Yeah, a lot more boomy than this.
Yeah, but they are. I don't know if they are P90s or Jazzmaster style pickups, so they're going to be a bit.
I don't really know what the difference is between.
Oh, the coil's more squished and wider, so because it's further away from the magnets, there's more low end. God, I know everything. This is the middle position. So look how good the ends of the frets look. Okay, so that sounds amazing. And the bridge. And a bit of grit on the bridge. Sounds great. 800, 1100. Seriously impressed with these. Wilkinson hardware, can't go wrong with Wilkinson hardware. You can have stock Wilkinson pickups and then it comes in at like 800 quid. You can have what you want on it, but just if you do it with stock spec, 800 quid and like in an awesome colour. Because it's the Pro Shop, it's got the super sexy finish. Like the setup is impeccable on every vintage guitar I've tried is impeccable actually. But the frets are absolutely incredible.
Yeah, they're definitely some of the best necks I've ever played. Both for feel, the look,
that
playability.
awesome.
Like this one, in particular, this is a almost perfect guitar.
That's what's funny is that's what I would order if I went on there.
Yeah,
but not with Bareknuckle.
Put a gut cut there, wouldn't you?
I don't know if I would.
No,
no, I've got enough with gut cuts.
Yeah, that's true. It'd be nice
double bound as well. Have you noticed?
Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, I do like that.
They must have priced it wrong. That can't be 800. If that had Wilkinsons, it can't be 800 quid with Relic and double binding. It can't be 800 quid. It's just too much guitar.
Maybe it shouldn't be, but yeah, it's really nice.
Maybe it's 900 or something. It just seems like too much guitar for 800. String through body as well, and it's well relicked. It's not just it's thought about relics. It's worn where you'd wear stuff, like you say, where the strings go through the body. It's worn around there. It's in all the bits. It's not just like some people can't relic and they just put a load of dents in random places. Guitars don't really wear like that. It's where you lean it up against stuff, where your belt buckle is, where the lead goes in, where you change string. Places where you do stuff. What's funny is I've got these tuners on order to go on that, and that bridge.
So you're basically making this guitar.
Well,
there you go.
You're not wrong. And here's a video on another vintage Pro Shop guitar. There's one called Reeling from a guy that was playing in Steely Dan's Reeling in the Years. That was a fantastic guitar, really nice. I believe that was Relic. It had a humbucker that was, I don't know, it was quirky. It was different, but they basically do guitars in loads of cool styles of loads of famous players that don't cost $3,000.